Hi guys, today's video we're talking about the pressures and the anxiety that makeup artists face. Yes, there's pressure and there's a lot of anxiety. It's like an elephant in the room. No one is talking about it. But in today's video, we'll be addressing this. And if you're interested in this, please keep on watching. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome. My name is Duprina and I'm a makeup artist and content creator in the city of Abuja. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much. So today we're talking about the pressures and the anxiety that makeup artists face. And like I said, I feel like there's an elephant in the room. Everybody's keeping mute. We're not addressing this issue. We're just keeping it to heart and feeling like we're dealing with it alone. But I know I had to deal with it. I am still dealing with some of it. And that's why I want to talk about this. I want to let everyone, all the makeup artists know that it's okay to feel some form of pressure. These pressures are real. These pressures happen. There's almost nothing that you can do, but I feel like because I have gone through it and I know a couple of my colleagues that have gone through it as well, I know that it should get easier. There are some things that you can do to help relieve the pressure and the stress. Let me give you an example. So usually I used to feel like I had some type of pressure when I only just started makeup. So say a few years ago, when I would pick up a brush to work on someone, I would be jittery, I would be so afraid, I would be worried about making a mistake, I'll be thinking about what they're thinking, I'll be worried about how they would feel after the makeup rather than trusting in my skill set. I mean, I'm the makeup artist, they booked me, they came to me, that's some level of trust. But I couldn't really trust in my own self. I was so worried. So I would sit and I'll just be like, God, please, maybe today I could disgrace my lineage. I beg, not let this brow bend. I think God, they beg you. I'm begging God so that I don't make a mistake. Like literally, I'll be so afraid. But even till now, I mean, I still say a little prayer before I start makeup. I still say a little prayer, but I'm more confident in myself. And I do a couple of things to help me get over the jitteriness. I chat with my clients. I say, hi, is there an expectation you have for your look? Is there a way that you like your makeup? What do you like about my makeup? You see, I'm using their own responses to help boost my own ego. Like I'm using their responses, the things that they like, the things that they saw with my work that they like. They now tell me, oh, I really like the way you do your brows. That's why I came. So I'm like, okay, she trusts me on brows. I should trust myself. Oh, I really like the way you apply like really nude, gorgeous lipsticks, they're so nice. I'm like, okay, I'm doing something right. So this helps me and it relieves that pressure of feeling like I cannot deliver. It just relieves the pressure. Another major point that I'd like to make is the industry pressure that we face. There's a level of pressure that we face being in this industry as makeup artists. Now, I'm not even talking about the pressure that comes from a client sitting in your chair. I'm talking about the pressure that comes from you seeing your colleagues on Instagram, seeing your friends, your other makeup artists on social media delivering. Nigerians are competitive people. You see, let's now leave that aside and now talk about like Nigerian makeup artists. We are good at what we do. There are 1,001 people that are doing amazing work, and this can kind of feel like everybody's delivering except you. You wake up and you open Instagram and the first thing you're seeing, one makeup artist is posting, next makeup artist is posting, they're doing a shoot, gala shoot, bridal shoot, this shoot, that shoot, and then you start to feel like you are not enough. That's what I mean by industry pressure. You feel like I'm not doing enough. Meanwhile, you posted yesterday, you posted day before yesterday, and you posted last week, and you're doing well, and people are commenting under your picture. But because you're not the one in the limelight today, you're not the one that everybody's praising today, you feel like you're not doing enough. So you put yourself under unnecessary pressure. You're not even relaxing. You're not relaxing, you're not resting, you're not able to align your thoughts and say, this is the channel that I'm taking my craft to, this is the kind of content I want to produce. You're under pressure. This person posted today, I have to post today. So therefore, you must shoot. Any shoot you shoot. Any client you see, you post. Any work you're just putting yourself under unnecessary pressure. Try to just focus on your own lane. I mean, the competition is good. It keeps you on your toes. When you see other people doing well, you want to do well as well. But focusing on that and forgetting that you are on your own journey, that causes a lot of unnecessary pressure, and you really don't need it. You don't need it. So take your time, focus on your focus. If there's a word like that, focus on your focus, and it will come together. Pressure and anxiety is really a real thing with makeup artists, I tell you, because when I think about it, I'm just like, at the end of the day, these are all things that are in your head. They're just things that you're just imagining. And one of it is the fear of backlash. Like, I feel like an average makeup artist does not want to go on Instagram, post a bad job, go on YouTube, post a bad video, and you're afraid of what people will say. I know Nigerians are petty. See, Nigerians are the most petty. Like, making one mistake, somebody can drag you and keep referring to that your one mistake. They'll be like, that girl that does brows that are bent downwards. Like, I know, but I mean, if you don't try and make a mistake while at it, how do you even know that you made a mistake? If you don't take a risk, how do you know that this style of makeup is going to work for me? You have to be ready to take a risk. You have to get out of your own, like, don't self-sabotage and say, I'm not going to post because I don't want people are going to talk anyways. Like, your work is not going to please everybody. Some people are going to look at your work and be like, oh, I don't really like her makeup, it's too soft. And then your clients will be like, I really, really like her makeup because of how soft it is. Some other people will be like, oh no, her brows are too strong, I don't like the strokes in it. And somebody else will say, oh my God, I like how the brows are strong, they're bold. You have to be ready to take risk. I'm not saying, don't confuse it for doing everything. But if you have an idea in your head, if you have something that you're loving, if you have something that you want to try, go ahead and try it. And then post it on social media. At most, you grow, you go back and be like, chai, I did that brows or something. But people booked you then for that stuff that you're doing. Growth is allowed. But being afraid of backlash and saying, oh, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to try, I'm not going to post my work because I feel like, oh, he's not perfect, he's not like so and so person's own. Like, no. Get out of your own head and just stop being in your way and just forget about what people are going to say. If you like it, if you've done it and you've tried to create it, go ahead and post it. Show yourself. Stop putting yourself under unnecessary pressure. You're a human being. You are allowed to make mistakes. Yes. So guys, one of the things that's causing unnecessary pressure and anxiety for we makeup artists is your lack of confidence. Like, honestly, if you're confident, you know that you can do this thing and you can do it well. It just takes a lot of pressure off you. But confidence is something that you don't wake up in the morning and then you're confident. You wake up in the morning, you practice. Your confidence comes from constant practice. You can't get better at anything without doing it over and over and over again. It's repetition. You just have to keep repeating the same thing over and over again, and before you know it becomes muscle memory. They can wake you up from your sleep and say, oh, draw brows, and you're like, okay, the next pencil, this one. You're not thinking too much. It's something you can do in your sleep, and that boosts your confidence. You're no longer under unnecessary pressure because you're not worried about, oh, am I going to draw it well, am I not going to draw it well. Like I said, confidence comes from constant practice, and this helps you get over all the pressure and the anxiety. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please share it with someone else so that they can find it helpful as well. Also guys, as at the time of this video, I am on 1,300 subscribers, and I would really, really love for us to get to 2,000 subscribers by April. I know that we can do this. I mean, you guys have been coming through for me. 1,003 is big deal, but let's get us to 2K. So thank you guys. Do not forget to subscribe, comment, share this video, and if you really like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye guys.